preparing the masses for strikes and lockouts. The experiences of recent strikes in France, Germany and Poland have shown that there has not been sufficient preparation for these strikes and lockouts. In order that the workers shall not be taken unawares, the trade union opposition and the independent revolutionary unions must carry on their work in the following manner. 1. It is the duty of every revolutionary union and the trade union opposition, left wing, in every industry to organize the workers for future conflicts and struggles. 2. At the first appearance of symptoms of growing dissatisfaction on the part of the workers, or aggressive intentions on the part of the employers, in a given industry, the question of an approaching conflict must be brought sharply before the masses. 3. Preparatory agitational and organizational work must be carried on under the following slogans: do not rely on the trade union bureaucrats. Take the initiative in your own hands. Set up your own organizational forms. Prepare for the struggle, otherwise you will be defeated. In this agitational work, all concrete cases of treachery by the trade union bureaucracy in recent economic struggles must be utilized. 4. It is necessary during this preparatory period, through personal conversations and pressure at meetings, to single out those elements among the non-party, reformist, anarcho-syndicalist or Catholic workers who may be drawn into the struggle against the employers on the basis of our independent tactics, i.e., not dependent on the trade union bureaucracy, and to participate together with the revolutionary workers in our independent instruments of struggle, shop committees, strike committees, committees of action, etc. Ed. 5. The economic demands must be clear and understandable to the masses, must come as a result of a concrete situation, must be discussed by all workers involved, for only under such circumstances can these demands attract the majority of the workers and become the basis of a united front from below and of united action. 6. During the preparatory period, an important role may be played by conferences of shop and factory representatives, or conferences of shop committees, providing that the latter are not under the influence of the reformists and are not instruments of class collaboration. 7. The revolutionary trade unions and the trade union opposition must carefully examine and constantly check up on the work of all its instruments, from the viewpoint of contact with the mass of workers in the various factories. Especially must all signs of red tape or bureaucracy hindering them from reacting quickly to any development among the workers be combated. 8. The revolutionary trade unions and the trade union opposition must carry on all of its preparatory work in such a manner that the need for creating militant instruments to lead the struggle should emanate from the rank and file workers. This question should become the subject of discussion in all factories and shops. 9. At the approach of a lockout, it is necessary to issue slogans for the creation of militant committees of struggle against the lockout, elected in the factory by all the workers, regardless of their party and trade union affiliations, organized or unorganized. 10. In case of favorable conditions for a strike, and with a militant mood prevailing among the masses, the creation of strike committees. This also holds true in those cases where the strike is led by revolutionary trade unions elected by all workers should be undertaken. Workers of all beliefs and affiliations must participate in these elections, the organized, as well as the unorganized. 11. At the same time, the sharpest agitation and propaganda must be carried on among the masses against the appointment of strike committees from the top, i.e., by the bureaucrats, and against efforts of the trade union bureaucrats to transfer the leadership in these conflicts to such committees. 12. Preparation of the working masses for the struggle must be carried on not only orally, but also in the press. In this regard, the trade union and party press is taxed with a serious duty. It is necessary to issue special leaflets, special supplements of the press, shop papers, etc., dealing with the approaching conflict. 13. It is most dangerous in the economic struggle to call a strike, or improvise one, under the influence of a passing mood, and not after cold calculations. Leaders are required to possess complete information not only about the condition of a given branch of industry, but also about what is going on among the masses. The task lies in not being tardy, not dangling in the rear, but in the ability to grasp the readiness of the masses to fight. And even then, the task is not to declare a strike, as one would pronounce a decree, without serious preliminary preparation of the masses for the struggle. 14. The selection of the time for the declaration of the strike is especially important. In this connection, the experiences in Lodz, where the declaration was timely, must carefully be studied. The selection of an untimely moment may predetermine an unfavorable end to the conflict. This is why, after lengthy preparations, the declaration of the strike must be timed at the most favorable moment for the workers. The selection depends upon the situation, time and place, upon the relationship of forces, policies of the bosses, etc. 15. In the preparatory period it is necessary to raise the question of a strike fund for the strikers or the locked-out workers, especially in those countries and those unions which do not have strike funds. Although it is wrong to rely upon the ability of the workers to gain a victory over the bosses merely on the basis of a full treasury, it is equally wrong to postpone the consideration of ways and means of aiding the strikers and locked-out workers, France, until after the struggle has already started.